For the last few weeks, you've been saying that you were getting ready to talk about some of those.
No, goddammit, that was you! I didn't say that, you did! I don't want to talk about those things. I don't remember.
But you need to tell someone your story.
June 30th with a chip on my shoulder. By age 10 it grew into a boulder along with my attitude. So when I'm on your avenue, don't ask me why I'm mad at you. I might just take a stab or two, marking longitude and latitude. You disrespect my gratitude, I'm coming at you rather rude. I'm writing rhymes to try and gather food. My mind's been splattered, dude, you might want to scatter, dude. Duck, run for cover, I only fear God and my mother. I roll with my brother, a body double, man, there is no other. In the street light lit night, trying to take my life further. Despite the sight of a midnight murder, had to let my baby girl go, cause I'm scared I might hurt her. Something ain't right, my screws ain't tight, putting all of my rent on dice. So I'm sleeping on the floor, talking to mice, harassing my neighbor for a glass of rice. To go with some beans, trying to barter a pair of jeans to them fiends so I can come up on a bag of green. Swimming the rivers to make my clothes clean, bobbing my head to the rhythm of my pipe dream. And day after day it's getting harder and harder to acquire nice things, trying to stay solid through whatever life brings. And in the back of my mind, I wish I could be struck by lightning. The thought of failure used to be frightening, but now I'm completely content without having shit. On my knees in the dark, trying to repent, listen to what I say and represent life. Things could always be worse, like a curse. I wrote a poem at 15 about what life is worth. The same rules apply since the dawn of earth, or maybe the start of man. No one could understand, though they try and relate on where I stand. They'll never be me. Inside, I flow like the tide, shift like it ride, on no clue on what I'm trying to find. Emotionally blind, conflicted with the battles in my mind, distracting the progress of my grind. The last of a dying kind, nevertheless, I just need to unwind. These sins got me in a bind, product of a busted design. I just want something to call mine, something to remind me that no matter what happens, I'ma do just fine. Father, give me a sign, I'll meet you halfway. And please remember half Nelson before you shut your gates. I don't need a mansion estate, I don't need caviar on my plate. I'm just tired of imagining my fate. It's driving me to contemplate, thriving off the dock of the bay in the oldest kind of way. Strumming my guitar, dreaming of a better day, telling my son that everything will be okay. And he's just in pre-K, the only joy in my life is when he plays. Mama ain't around, so I can tell he's down with a smile on his face. Even though our life seems profound, I do what I can to keep up the pace. Along the way, trying to hide my disgrace, putting change in a vase, so when he's grown he can have a better place and a fighting chance with no need to look back, not even a glance. Keep your vision straight and start with one leg when you pull on your pants. Do whatever is necessary to make sure that you advance. I love you, son, and I just want you to find your own stance, cause I died before you grow up to be just like me. Take your dreams and turn them into reality. Creep through life gradually and address your problems casually. Your family is your cavalry, and now do whatever it takes to make sure that you don't become a casualty. Life is cold like a glass of tea, you just gotta be ready to accept what the outcome might be. I'll be your light in the dark, let my words echo like the dog when it barks. I hope they don't sting like the power when it arcs. The better man in you is what I'm trying to spark. Gonna set an example from the top of this chart. I don't roll like a guppy, I swim like a shark. You gotta set your own mission to embark. I'm just giving you the tools to start. How you use them is on your part. I know you can do this cause you're smart, but keep in mind no matter what you do, you could never break my heart. Forever and a day, you will always be my boy. Since day one, you've always brought your father joy. I love you, even when I'm gone, I'll always be watching above you. Look to the sunset and you'll know daddy loves you.